It's Monday morning, and Corey hit the button. This has never happened before on a Monday morning, I didn't think.
Yeah. Like we talk about it every once in a while. It's been a year. We were talking about maybe going live this weekend, and we ultimately decided not to because we take the weekends off. And I always you take time off to kind of recharge, whatever. But I always end up just getting really excited for Mondays because I miss Jimmy and miss doing what we do. And then he shows up and goes, yeah, we're not doing the chop anymore though. We're gonna do this. Tough to argue. Tough to argue that.
Yeah, we've been killing it on our team. There's some mostly really good things that's happening. Just one shout out if you're out there and you're listening to this back. Be careful. Apparently there's something wanky going on with our Facebook account. So if there's any links on there that don't basically,
if it doesn't look like us, it's not.
Yeah, we don't have partnership with Binance, not yet. Anyway, and you're not getting free money from Binance or any other exchange, really. Please, be careful out there. I mean, there's some really cool stuff happening. The other announcement that we should shout out is that tomorrow we're going to be here 1 hour later again. If you are Eastern Standard or Eastern Daylight Time, that will be at 10 a.m. And we're going to be doing another Uplift AMA. And you can drop your questions or any comments that you have in the Discord under the hashtag AMA questions thread, and we'll be going through those. Whoever shows up from the team, I'm not exactly sure who's all coming yet. But yeah, that's our second announcement. Maybe. No, I just okay, sure.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Morning, Seth. Thank you for joining.
Do they all have giant unkempt beards that are far too white on the bottom?
Right. Yeah.
Are they all Oilers fans? Because that'd be messed up. Binance was just secretly into Edmonton, Alberta hockey. That'd be a whole thing. Or they have really exciting offices. I know I need I don't know. It's paintings. I was talking to that Joshua paintings guys connected to NFT the movie. They were talking about the ZZ Top style, right? They were talking about getting me a painting or something. I definitely need to do this is super boring. I get that. It's very unexciting. I was thinking I've got my green screen. I should just put it up. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
It's almost like you're in Japan with those white walls.
Yeah, super minimalist. That's what everyone says about me.
Yeah, every wall is white. It's pretty intense. So
okay.
So a lot of things have been happening over the weekend. I hope you guys are paying attention to I don't even know if you've seen this yet, where we hide all the alpha.com. I've been working really hard this weekend, to be honest, to boot up a couple of different things, but we've actually kicked off a new series, which I'm pretty excited about. And I want to show you because I know you haven't seen it yet, Corey. Okay. And I think that you'll be pretty excited about this too. It's a very minimalist series, ironically enough. That's kind of what popped it into my mind. And this first episode is basically by G-Kid, who we did this thing. Well, let's just start with G-Kid because G-Kid, he's pretty clucking awesome. So he's never really done Uplift stuff before. He's never really done Minecraft stuff before, but for some reason he got into the Uplift and he's he's got 20 plus plots. He's building these little games. He's helping people out.
That's awesome.
He's giving away free NFTs. And he's just doing a lot of really cool, small little builds. You can go and meet him. He's doing little puzzles and stuff. But the coolest thing about it is he's giving away, if you go and you complete this build, this NFT, this clucking awesome NFT for anyone who completes the thing. He's got a bunch of different stuff going on in the Uplift world and with his collection too. So definitely check that out. But he said, hey, if you ever need me to do any pictures for you, I'm more than happy because like he gave me a few pictures for his article. And I said, well, I mean, why don't you take some pictures of like these builds? Because these would be pretty cool. And so he had actually never been to the cathedral or to the portal hub. So he decided to go over there and fly around the cathedral and portal hub. And we basically spawned this whole new series from it, which is going to be a series called, wait for it, it's coming near the end, but let's look at these pictures first.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing these pictures. Like, this is my build,
right? Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like from way back in the day, and yeah, just I've done a bunch of pictures like this too, but it's just seeing somebody else do it is really cool.
Right, and he said this is like amazing. It's epic. He couldn't believe that it was all done in survival by one person. So yeah, he just went over there and he flew around and he took 4 or 5 pictures. And we got talking about it and we're like, you know what, we need more like community engagement on the blog. So we're going to spin up a really simple series. It consists of a quote, one build. You go in, you take like 10 pictures, and then we'll chuck it up here under the new Uplift Tour Bus series.
I really love this banner, by the way. It's good
right? So it'll be good. So any of you out there who want to feature that, definitely go and hit that up. That was pretty cool.
That's brilliant. We gotta make galleries of all of your series, right? Even like off spawn or something like that, like off like OG old world spawn. Having a separate building for each one of your series that just has all the articles in it. So like I could walk into this 6 months from now and see links to all these different articles. I think it'd be really cool.
So it's interesting because I decided after when I was doing that van, I decided to update a bunch of the banners that go at the bottom in the series, and I'm going to put a few more documents together so that people can just kind of plug and play, and we can maybe hopefully put out more than 1 or 2 a day. Things like this will be really simple. We'll use a Google Forms and people can come in and they can throw their quote, they can throw their images, we can throw that up. We can push them out a little bit quicker. And so I was going through the series that we have, and it's crazy. Like there's more than 10 different kind of styles of series that have kind of like went through the wayside. And we've got like documents that I was sending out manually to people, but I'm going to try to plug all of those into Google Forms as well. So this was the other one that I did. So also too, I thought this was quite interesting. Jen put this piece together. If you don't know, Jen was in charge of basically party planning for the end event. She and a bunch of community members worked together to lay out the foundation for that. It was actually the first ever kind of committee planned event in the whole thing. So definitely some cool stuff to read about, some things that kind of happened during the planning, and some reflections of things that were happening as well. This is another new series that we're spinning up called Communal Words of Wisdom, courtesy of Corey's amazing new photo in Uplifters Tower, by the way.
That's funny. Yeah, that's I did, just for anyone who's curious. I mean, I obviously just took that snapshot in the tower. I'm booting you up. We'll be there in a second. But I ran it through. I think it's called Night Cafe. It's the sort of AI generation kind of thing. It's really cool. I think they're giving away like 5 free attempts, and they do like it's basically based on computing power stuff. Anyways, it's really cool.
Yeah, the big photo is awesome, and I wanted to cut it down. I hope I didn't ruin it for you.
No, I think it looks awesome that way. I'm excited you're using it.
Yeah, it was really good. So definitely go check out this article. It was good. Now, the one that I really want to show you, I don't know if you've been there, and this is where I think that we should go today. And that's the Fifth Element Gallery, because that's been finished up. And if you don't know what the Fifth Element Gallery is, it's a gallery that's been in the works by Andreas at the Rocket Gallery, and he's put together this series of earth, air, water, fire, some special elemental types of things that are by various artists, and this is in Genesis. So I definitely think that we should go and look at it. It's pretty flipping cool. Now, I'm going to give you the choice, because you're going to pilot. We've got 2 options. We can go look at the gallery, or we can watch the awesome video that Gary did of the gallery. Which would you like to do first? I mean, obviously we're gonna do both.
Yeah. Let's do the video. I just got in game, so by the time the video is done, I'll be ready to do all of our gratitudes. Obviously, while you're watching this, anybody who wants to throw up a short gratitude in the comments, I'll get you up on the board, as it were. Rock and roll. Let's do it.
Well, actually, I haven't loaded it yet, so
never mind.
It's not. It's actually posted on the
article.
Yeah, it's posted in the article. But
do you want to send me that link so I could do the better audio?
Yeah, I'll do it this way. I still haven't figured that out. If anyone has figured out how StreamYard works with
computer audio. It always sounds like it's coming out your speaker and going into the thing, which is not how we want to do it.
All right.
Okay.
Pretty sweet, this one. So yeah, the fifth element.
All these things are so freaking rad. That's completely bonkers. All right. Good. Whoa. That's cool. These things, just every time, I just am astounded.
Right, and yeah, it's a pretty cool gallery. So we'll go visit after gratitudes, maybe. I'm gonna put the link for the article in the post so you can check it out.
Okay.
I thought it was really well done. The article actually, we were able to talk to every single artist that put work up in the gallery, and they talked about their experience putting it up, what the art meant to them. It's a really cool post that I definitely recommend everyone check out, because it's not just images of what was happening. It talks about all of the reasons why they chose to do this. Actually, I would just show you what I mean quickly. Here we are. yeah, it's just chocked full of quotes of all of these artists. Like I absolutely love all the artists represented, the Rocket Gallery and the exhibit, and the way that the work is displayed is stunning. Andreas is always a joy to work with, so positive, supportive, and patient. He's brought some of the best artists in the NFT space together to build something amazing. A quote written by Manus, and every single artist in here basically wrote little pieces that explain what they did, why they did it, and where the art came from, which is really cool. So I definitely recommend checking and reading this one out if you can. Oh, I forgot to share it. Sorry. But yeah, like as you can see, it's just chock full of quotes. So definitely go and read it. Read about the artist, like and subscribe. All their Twitters and things are there. These are all NFTs that are available. Even the music, which is this heart on the back of the wall, that's an NFT in itself. So some really cool stuff by awesome. Andreas of the Rocket Gallery once again.
Those freaking dudes. All right, so I got TCs up this morning. I'm grateful for all you guys, and I named all of you: Jimmy, TC, Seth, Tramp City Coach, Daniel Day. If there's anyone else here that you didn't comment yet, I apologize. I'm grateful for you as well. Yeah, apparently the more we do this show together, apparently we're just like starting to look more alike.
Right. Which is funny because long hair, short hair. Anyway,
right?
Yeah, there's certain times of the month where one of our beards is getting longer and the other one's is just been shaved or something. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. I need to go. I do need to go see a barber before this shitcoin thing. Make a concerted attempt to represent without looking entirely homeless. Anyway, so anyone else? TC, I got your gratitude up. Would love to do one for everybody else who's here. If you want, Jimmy, what are you grateful for this morning?
Actually, I had a really nice weekend with my family. So this weekend, cool. I'm grateful for family.
Whoa. Alrighty.
It's weird having a 2-year-old and a 3-month-old and a 3-month-old and bootstrapping all of this. Going back to what Corey said, like sometimes we just need to unplug. So it's good because it kind of seems like weekends have been running quite smooth in game and no major issues. So I'm also grateful to amazing community who want to give the Uplift their best. 4 or 5 people last weekend I talked to that just wanted to come and help and send images or articles or do whatever. I'm just really happy about that. And I'm more than willing to take your help, but there's only one rule and one condition. If I'm going to take your help, I'm going to feature the hell out of something that you've done in the Uplift first. so I can shout about it to hell and high water. Definitely get in touch with your builds, your posts, your NFT collections, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, TC, good call. It's very important to take time out and rest. Yeah, that was kind of us this weekend too. Just hanging out with Babs. She hasn't been feeling too good for like a month for semi-positive reasons, I guess. She's take off. Jimmy's like, screw this, I'm out of here. I think his internet might have died. He's not even just like doing the fun Jimmy pop-out thing. He literally just disappeared off our green room. Make an Uplift logo inside your beard, Corey. That I don't know how that would work, but I'm open to it. Sounds crazy. Sounds like something I would do. Jimmy, you all right?
Yeah, sorry. My mouse has like a button on the side of it.
The back button? Been there. Yeah, I've totally been there.
I've never done that before. Sorry, man.
That's what she said. I don't know.
Well, I hope the missus feels better soon. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, where do you want to go?
Oh yeah, so let's go check out I think we should go and wander around because the gallery is pretty cool. The way that they've incorporated the elements within the Minecraft game. So 3550, 3100 Genesis. 3550, 3100 Genesis. And it's actually the plot right next door to the Rocket Gallery.
It fits right next door to the Rocket Gallery. Let's go this way.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I like going through the portals if possible.
And yeah, hats off to Gary because that was a great one.
That one. What's
That's
going on there?
Smello's spilled, I think, actually.
Oh, yeah?
It's this giant tree. It looks familiar.
Stacks! That's awesome. I haven't been there. We're going to have to go there. Rocket Gallery it is. Boop. I just got to remember how to get out of here. And you got to have a bathroom.
Right?
There we go.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, this is right by Crypto Monkeys. I keep forgetting that.
I think it, yeah.
Oh, it's that one over there. Right?
No, right above you.
It's actually, yeah, it is actually just installed at the Rocket Gallery.
Sorry, I got confused. There's another plot beside it that's also
cool.
owned by the same guys that's got the giant Joe Chiapetta Hand of God thing on it.
This one.
Yeah. But I believe both of them are put together by Andre. So.
Yep. Sorry. Shit going on here.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know. All right, well, let's check this out. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I like it because every artist, I think, except for Kira and the Creep, Kira Brixie and the Creep, they did 4 elements each, and so their renditions are on there. Oh, that's interesting. I never actually went to the underside.
That's what she said?
I think that's coming.
Dang it. You'd think it'd be easy to, like, this. There you go.
And
what's this?
Into Space. I don't know. We should probably be playing the theme music, but that's all right. Let's do this one. So that NFT, if you scan it, it will take you over to actual music that can be played inside the gallery that was created for this event, which is pretty cool. Yeah, he creates NFT music and does a bunch of interesting things. Now, I like this person's story, Rainbow Mosho. Like, I think she said when she was 9, or he said when they were 9, they were the first time that they decided to draw themselves as the elements, and they realized that, like, they could be anyone that they wanted to be with their art, and I thought that was pretty cool. Now, no offense to any of the artists in here, but this one blew me away. And the reason it blew me away is because it's actually not a painting, it's clay or Play-Doh that is put on a canvas to represent the 4 elements. And I was like, wow, that's
cool.
By far one of my, like, it just gives that, you know, texture and element that's pretty cool. But that was the one that blew me away the most of them all, because once I realized what it was.
Reminds me of the AI art that I put in SpaceX Intergalactic. I'll send it. I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did.
It looked like some weird rocket situation.
Yeah, so this was AI. This was AI art. And he commented upon like the learning process to get the art that works for what you want it to become, right? Like the way that you input it and things. I've actually never played around with it, so I don't know. But
yeah, I'll give you credentials because I bought like $100 worth of like the credits for it or whatever. You're more than welcome to fuck around with it.
Did you like? Yeah, I think it would be really interesting. So, like, did you find it difficult to get into, or it was?
No, there's all sorts of different. Like you can do as simply as just putting the phrase in, which is all I did for that SpaceX one. But then you can put like input images to kind of give it an idea. You can put in different references to kind of give it an idea visually which direction to go. It goes from utterly simple enter a phrase to kind of near infinite complexity.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
And I mean, again, if you're just joining us and you go back to the beginning, we're pretty sold on our shaders, Corey and I. Like, we quite like them. We don't change them up very often. Corey uses different ones than I do. But a lot of what's on this on these live streams and a lot of what's in the featured articles is the same. So if you guys are using different shaders or different mod packs and stuff like that, like, we definitely want to get some images from you, and we'll put them up on wherewehideallthealpha.com. Just go check out like one build. One that isn't even yours is fun too. Just fly around it and we'll get it up there like we did with the cathedral from GKid.
Oh, this is an OpenSea. This is a link to an OpenSea collection.
Nice.
The Manifestians.
Yeah.
It's pretty big collection actually.
It's a pretty big gallery, looks like.
Right. Then I think I have a suspicion that maybe it is all one. No, this might all just be them.
Cool.
Man, I wonder who built this. The floor. That's cool that it does one floor at a time. Man, these are fucking cool. Well, crazy pants. Little couch in case anyone needs that. Awesome. All right, well, whoever built that. Hi. Oh, man. The frickin' crypto monkeys. I love these guys.
I love the blockhead men.
The what?
That you just went by. Yeah. Big zombie creeper head.
Oh, this guy. Yeah.
That's pretty wicked. That's great.
And I remember when we were in helping Recurrier carve this out, it was like a tiny little hut. And then it turned into all this insanity. Obviously got some help from their communities and whatnot. Yeah, that one collection better than CryptoPunks. Yeah, I mean, I think CryptoPunks is pretty famous for going for minimalism, and they achieved it. What's going on over here?
It looks like a giant Ferris wheel.
It does.
Oh, is it a bee?
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a minion. That was cool. Oh yeah, so this pixel art is really good. This pixel art was actually done by Darkness Rising, that frog there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, all of these were done. This is on Max Life's plot. And I believe and these were all done, basically one block at a time, plugged in there, which is pretty flippin' amazing, to be honest.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just spent a lot of time on it.
Right? Yeah, Roger, the Uplift Eye. Indeed. That's a cute bee. All right, well. What, hey, have we given any more thought to doing like a quick week in review, crypto / NFT newsy type show?
Yeah, we could. I mean, we've been busy with other things. We will probably get back to it. Actually, so
I wonder if we could crowdsource that, like have people like have a link up and basically let everyone know, like, hey, if anything's going on this week. That way, like, the people like are really excited about a drop or have one that they're doing with part of their team or whatever. Maybe we could just get like a way.
Frozen. All right. Well, I mean, the other thing that we could do is we could go over and have a look at Nifty Blocks. Because at Nifty Blocks, they do have upcoming drops. So we could just go through those. That might be kind of fun so that you guys can see what's going on. In order to do that, though, I need to find my window. All right, so I'll get rid of Corey. So, I think he'll come back soon. Let's go see what's going on at Nifty Blocks. All right, there we go. So it looks like there's a few upcoming drops this week. I like their new. Website and the way that they go through it. And I'll get rid of this too. Let's do it that way. Oops.
Hello.
Just things falling apart. I'm sharing the wrong screen, doing weird stuff.
Chug to a halt.
Sorry. Let's do this. So yeah, let's go check out the drops, was what I was going to say.
All right, cool.
So Nifty Blocks, what's going on? Upcoming drops. Looks like we've got, wow, don't care. What's this? 1 minute and 38 seconds. No idea what this is. It's kind of cool though. It's taking a while to load. Don't care, rock and roll bear. All right. That's 2 wax for don't care, rock and roll bear. 20 out of 25. All right. What else we got? There's a lot of don't care bears on here. Maybe they're all drops. Top collections. It seems like they're doing a lot. Crypto planes. Cryptoswatches.com. All right. So don't care bears and cryptoswatches.com. This is pretty cool. This Homer Simpson. I like it. I don't know who Don't Care Bear is. If you're out there and you're listening, come join us. Tell us who you are. Top collections. Seems like it's a bit quiet this week. Maybe I'm on the wrong page. Arland. Maxi Lab collab.
Oh, cool.
It's cool.
That is cool. What are they doing?
I think giving away a free NFT, so maybe for people who have both or something.
Right. Yeah, he was talking about back yesterday. Was talking about them going to online or web mining instead of Discord mining pretty soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's fun.
Interesting. Yeah, it looks like if you're whitelisted, so probably if you're a member of both communities, you get that. Similar to what BluDAC did too, right? Way back in the day. Cool. So much happening here.
Right.
Body and soul chained. That's interesting. Dyslexic. Night of Dreams. Left House. Oh, that's interesting. If you don't know who Left Us is, he's been doing lots of stuff over on his own Discord channel with I think he's mostly started out in Upland, but does a bunch of other things as well. So
that's cool.
Should get him on the channel as well. Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm talking to him today. Actually, he's doing a big. They're doing a big scavenger hunt in the Uplift.
Nice.
I think we're gonna give him some minor packs or some shit like that.
Cool. As for this week, what's coming up? We can talk about that too. So this week we've got tomorrow, as I mentioned earlier in the show, we've got the AMA at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 10 o'clock a.m. If you're in the U.S., I believe it will be the same time, 10 o'clock. If you're in another country that doesn't have daylight savings time, then it might be an hour different. So just pay attention to that. But, it's basically an hour later than today. On Wednesday, we're going to take the day off. I'm going to do maybe a Pomelo pitch deck or two around those times. Corey might come and join me. We haven't decided yet. But, maybe some USB stuff and some Lars from kind of an e-zine comic magazine marketing thing that he put together in the early days of EOS. On Thursday, we're going to have Joe, NFT Joe, from Underground and the MetaCollect Crypto Writer crew, going to come and talk to us about what's going on new with their kind of art underground collection thingy that they're doing. And for NFT game day, we'll probably have somebody cool as well. So
that's awesome. I have to do some final checks, but we should be announcing some stuff later on today or tomorrow during the AMA, which is going to be fun. Hey, Turbo Eddie / Rebel Tales. That's a great name. Thanks for the heads up on the Facebook thing. Got Super Sam and Cowie been taking a look at that. Apparently, that account got hacked or something. We're fixing that. Up. We mentioned that at the top of the show, but Turbo Eddie was the awesome badass that pointed that out to us. So thank you for that.
Actually, you're right. Roger, I am a bit of a future relic whale. I have a membership. I can't keep up because you actually have to go in and click the button every day or every 2 days, and I always forget to go and do that. So I should probably have like 2 or 3 times the amount that I actually do, but it's fun. I got to go in there. I would love to get Future Relic back on the show as well. If you don't know who he is, he does some really interesting stuff. He tries to make, blends that create actual, movies or video clips and things like that, which is super fun, but thousands and thousands and thousands of NFTs. He always says, he's like, I gotta clean this up, gotta get this cleaned up, gotta create new blends. Funny guy. But yeah, the last time we had him on, he was wandering through the streets of Ottawa while the protests were on, so that was fun too.
That's crazy.
Fun guy. So yeah, I think that's all though from our end. I mean, we again are going to try to be a little bit more professional here and do a little bit of stuff that we're always going to forget that we do. But today, because we're already on the theme of the Rocket Gallery, and they're awesome, let's go with this one.
I like it.
Where is the Rocket Gallery? Oops. Maybe we don't. Oh, there we go. Let's go with this one. Yeah. And we have a little bit more time. If you if you Rebel Tails, if you know where the Skunky Chunks dome art is, pop the coordinates in the comments. We can go have a look.
I might have to put the game back up. My computer's being a little bit of a weirdo.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Reserve that for another day.
Oops. Sure.
Oh, good call. Actually, putting the videos in here with all the coordinates was really smart. BT Dubs, Jimster. I just realized that on the side panel here, all the coordinates are on there. It's cool. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So that's all from our end. Again, go to the AMA questions channel and drop any questions that you might have. The white paper, the DAO questions, anything that you might have about stuff that's happening in Metaverse or in world. The AMAs are getting a little bit more broad, so we'll answer what we can. If you have any, questions or feedback about the events and things like that, be sure to throw those in there too. As long as they're, question oriented, we kind of want to keep away from conversations in that channel just because we go through them kind of in the show. So if there's people talking back and forth, the conversations get really confusing. But anything you got,
yep,
throw them in there. And
also wax.
Yeah, right. There's a bit of a pump. So yeah, there was an interesting article put out by Cointelegraph that basically gave 5 scenarios for what happens next. I guess we're kind of, past the $46,000 level, which 47,000 is kind of, it could go either way from here. So it might be interesting to watch what happens this week. I mean,
I think like Ethereum's poised though. Like this is where Bitcoin goes always matters, right? I mean, that at least for the time being, there's no way to argue about that so far. But I think they're talking Ethereum 2.0 in Q2 of this, and they're like seriously enough so that I'm not like saying you've been saying that for 10 years, right? Which is what, or 5 or whatever it is. But yeah, there's a ton of Ethereum getting burned all the time. Like it's become a deflationary thing. It just and really like the flippening is only 100% away, which is market cap wise, right? Bitcoin's market cap's 900, Ethereum 400 million. It's just not crazy to think that might actually take place, which is interesting.
Yeah, and when it does, it's probably going to go mad after that too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean it's possible, right? I mean, if it breaks out of these levels, it means, and that's the thing, like that big rise would drop like 50-55%, market wise, like that was the bear market, right? Or this weird interim thing. Probably, right? I should say that. Like I could absolutely be wrong. It could just decide to sputter out and drop by 80% total, which is what happened in 2018 or whatever. So you never know, but it just doesn't feel like it's over to me. But I'm a eternal ridiculous optimist, so don't make trading decisions based on my feelings ever.
I mean, it looks like it's up about $400 if my calculation is right. In the last 24 hours of Ethereum, which is pretty cool. So Binance as well, they're doing really, they've been pumping up today 10. As well, which is good. I mean, Solana's doing okay, Terra's doing okay.
Hey, remember a year ago when like Polkadot was going to be the only thing that anyone ever talked about?
Yeah.
Is anything going on there like at all?
I mean, they're doing okay. I have a small bag of Polkadot, which did okay, but it didn't do nearly as well as like some of the others. It didn't do nearly as well as Binance or Solana even, really, right? Like,
right. I would just feel like not for price. Like it did all right for price. I always just want to find out, like, are you actually building anything? Like, is anything going on?
Yeah, I remember like Equilibrium, which used to be a kind of a DeFi play on EOS. Like I think they ported over there, but like I don't know that much. So yeah, actually, if you're out there and you know about Polkadot and you want to come on and tell us about it, that'd be good. Because
right.
Austin Linney will be back next week. I believe, or 2 weeks. The first week of April, I think, he'll be coming. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, businesses are waking up to what we stumbled upon.
Right.
I mean, I don't think that I knew that Bitcoin was going to be $46,000 at 2022. I mean, I was hopeful that it would do well, but like,
I thought it was going to be higher.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when I first got into it.
Yeah, I mean, when I first got, I don't even like telling this story. I called the bottom of the market within about 4 or 5 days in 2015 and almost put 10 grand in at $200. It's still like, it's just a giant ouch. Oh, that's what are you gonna do?
Well,
lesson learned though. I mean, I didn't do anything about it, and then I got in. I think the first time I bought it was probably 3,000, and goes up to 5,000, and comes back down, and I started loading up, and everyone thought I was a complete fucking mental psycho. That I knew anyway, and then it went to 20, right? But even like when it went to 10, everyone was like, "This is broken." Like I thought it was broken, right? I didn't think it was. It's going to go to $1,000. It's not going to go any higher than that. Bitcoin doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, like at all, right? Like this is what the free market, the actually free market with all its problems, because it's not ideal necessarily all the time. It's just a simple buy and demand dynamic, and that's all there is to it, right? If there's more wallets and more institutions and more people who want to buy it, then there are people who want to sell it. The price is going to go up. Like that's just it's just basic math, right? And so, it, especially with the countries, it started to let's just call it legal tender, like Bitcoin and all by default kind of all other cryptos, and that's just so fucking bullish. Countries, right? And it's not at the point where medium to large size economy countries can take it seriously, because there isn't enough market cap, right? There isn't enough free Bitcoin so that it makes sense to do that. But I think it's only a matter of time before it's in that range. Anyways,
yeah, and I think it's gonna be.
Corey will take a shower for that show. A, fuck you. B, also, yeah, you're totally right. As usual, I might actually shower for that show. Maybe. I do have plans, Austin. You'll be proud of me. And I'm so sorry you have to have a friend like me where you need to be proud of me for things like this. I am actually going to go visit a barber before we do the shitcoin thing in a little over a week here. So I'll look semi-presentable at least. I think my presenting as homeless will hopefully drop by about 50 or 60%.
Yeah, so that's the 4th and 5th, the 5th and 6th?
5 and 6, yeah.
5 and 6. Is that? I don't even know what day that is.
Yeah, he's been working on me.
That's a Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So
yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that's all for today. Come back and hang out for the AMA if you have any questions.
DC, will you be wearing pants? I'm not gonna make any promises.
Are you wearing pants now? I mean the real question.
There have been shows where I've done them in my boxer shorts. But yeah, no, I'm wearing like normal shorts. I mean, I live in Florida. It was a little bit cool outside this morning, which for me now is winter, even though I grew up in -40. But yeah, it's all good.
Any final words?
I like turtles.